Today we're taking a look at Western Kentucky vs St. Mary's match, which is happening on Wednesday, March 17, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and St. Mary's Gales will square off at the Comerica Center in the first round of the NCAA tournament this Wednesday night. The 3-seed Western Kentucky Hilltoppers finished their regular season with an overall record of 20-7 while finishing conference play with an 11-3 record. Western Kentucky earned the top seed in the East Division of the CUSA tournament and picked up wins against UTSA and UAB. However, the Hilltoppers could not punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament after being defeated by the North Texas Mean Green, 61-57 in Ott, this past Saturday. Western Kentucky allowed North Texas to fight back after leading by a 48-41 margin with just 2:58 left in regulation to force Ott, and the Hilltoppers could not fight back after a Javion Hamlet jumper gave the Mean Green a 59-57 lead with just 16 seconds left in Ott. Western Kentucky shot 34.0% from the field and 27.3% from beyond the arc, while North Texas shot 39.3% from the field and 36.4% from beyond the arc. Leading the way for the Hilltoppers was Josh Anderson, who had 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. On the season, Western Kentucky is averaging 73.1 ppg on 45.3% shooting from the field. The Hilltoppers are averaging 6.3 three-pointers per game on 34.5% shooting from beyond the arc. Offensively, Western Kentucky has been led by Charles Bassey, Tavian Hollingsworth, Josh Anderson, and Carson Williams. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers reached the NCAA after finishing the year with a 20-7 overall record, including an 11-3 mark in CUSA play to finish atop the CUSA East Division. The Hilltoppers took down UTSA and UAB before being upended by the North Texas Mean Green in overtime. Charles Bassey leads the Hilltoppers in scoring and rebounding, averaging a double-double per game with 17.7 ppg and 11.5 rpg this season. Tavian Hollingsworth added 13.6 ppg as the only other double-digit scorer for WKU this season, while Josh Anderson had 9.2 ppg and Davian McKnight added a team-high 3.9 apg this season to lead the Hilltoppers in the assist department. As a team, Western Kentucky is averaging 73.9 ppg on 45.6% shooting from the field and 34.3% from 3, while allowing 68.5 ppg on 42.3% shooting from the field and 36% from 3 this season. The St. Mary's Gales come into this one after recording a 14-9 record overall this season, including a 4-6 mark in WCC conference play. The Gales took down Loyola Marymount in the quarterfinals of the WCC tournament before falling to undefeated conference champion Gonzaga in the semifinals of the tournament. Logan Johnson leads the Gales in scoring with 13.5 ppg, while Tommy Coos has 12.6 ppg with 3.7 rpg and a team-high 4.8 apg to lead the Gales in assists. Matthias Tass has 10.8 ppg with 5.2 rpg to cap off the trio of double-digit scorers for St. Mary's this season. Kyle Bowen also has 6 rpg for St. Mary's this year to lead the Gales on the glass. As a team, St. Mary's is averaging 65.1 ppg on 42.5% shooting from the field and 30.6% from 3, while allowing 62.3 ppg on 42.5% shooting from the field and 35.7% from 3 this season. So here are my 2 betting suggestions for that game. Western Kentucky is 25-9 ATS in their last 34 games as an underdog and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. St. Mary's is 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games overall and 1-6 ATS in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record, while the under is 5-0 in their last 5 games overall. This line makes no sense to me. I get it's a neutral floor, but St. Mary's is not the better team here. This Gales team has greatly regressed after losing Jordan Ford and Malik Fitz from last year's team, and I just think the Gales are being way too much credit based on name brand. Western Kentucky is a 20-win team that I would have had in the tournament field ahead of other teams in there, but that's another story for another day. Either way, I think the wrong team's favored here, but I'll take my free bucket with the Hilltoppers and walk to the window to cash my ticket. My first betting advice for you is to pick Western Kentucky +2. St. Mary's was led by their defense this season that ranked an impressive 17th in scoring defense. However, the Gales had trouble piling up enough wins to make the NCAA tournament due to an offense that currently ranks just 317th in scoring offense and 269th in FG%. Western Kentucky was impressive this season, highlighted by a 73-71 road win at Alabama, and has been solid on both ends of the court this season as they come into this game ranked 119th in scoring offense and 103rd in scoring defense. I am disappointed that Western Kentucky didn't make the NCAA tournament, as I thought this team could certainly have pulled an upset or two, and despite being the lower seed in this one, even with that has been said, I don't think they can take on Kentucky. My second betting advice is to pick St. Mary's on the money line. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.